Hi everyone, this is Dr. Lakeisha J. Cole, and I am getting ready to do something, and I want it recorded. I want to have footage for it. So, first, let me explain what's going on here. I have this handbag that I have had for almost, well, I believe almost 20 years because I've had it. I think I purchased this in 2005. I believe it was 2005 when I got this bag. And I could be wrong, but somewhere between, let's just say, 2005 and 2010. It might have been 2010. You know what? I think it was 2010. Okay. So, about 14 years. Let's just go with 2010 just to be on the safe side for me. Okay, so since 2010, I've had this handbag. And it has been in perfect condition. Like, I have no complaints about it. The leather is perfect. It has, like, what? Very little to no wear and tear. Like, you can see right on the corner, just over the years from, being propped on to things, propped on the chair or on the floor or something like that. But, just a normal sign of wear and tear. But you can barely see it. So even for that, like, I have a million handbags and you still can't even see it. For it to be on, like, it's just perfect. The leather, it still smells strong. It's perfect condition. The hardware is perfectly intact. No loose ends, nothing. I also had this handbag. There were two other versions of this that I had. I had one in all white with gold hardware. It was leather as well. And it held up very differently than this one. Maybe because it was white, it just, I don't know what I ended up doing with it. I don't know what I ended up doing with it, but I got rid of it. And then I had the canvas brown and tan logo bag in this design. And with the canvas with the leather handle. And it did better. It didn't do bad either, but this one was my favorite out of all, and it just has aged so well. Anyway, I am hosting a consignment Fridays for the month of March. I'm just going to try this out and see how it goes. And depending on how well it goes, or if I reached my goals, will determine if I repeat it for another 2 months. So my goal initially was to host Consignment Fridays for about 3 months. And I have a lot of things that are in excellent condition that I just don't really use enough. And I have received so many compliments for these items over the years, and I just don't need them. And then my son, he is in the Air Force, and he's overseas right now. So I'm selling his things. He told me to get rid of them quite a while back now, but within the year anyway. And so I just decided to wait until I could do my things and his things together. And so I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to do so. Now, back to this bag. The thread, none of the thread stitching ever came out of place, anything. The only thing that is very unattractive, which I'm going to customize this now on camera, is this braid here. There is a braid that is stitched in. It really just is for design purposes. It holds no value other than just making it nice and fancy, giving it an additional fancy feature. And so this braid has lost its beauty, okay? And so I'm going to, on camera, cut the stitching out. The bag can hold its own in beauty even if it doesn't have the braid. For my bag, I can't speak for someone else who has this same bag that may have the braid intact. I know the other two bags that I had, even though the bags themselves were not as quality as this particular leather one, the braiding, I think, for those bags stayed intact pretty well. So for this one, I am going to cut it and I'm going to take it out because I'm going to sell this bag. I don't want to sell this bag. I really don't have to, but I think I'm going to include it in the bags that I'm going to sell, that I have in my collection, just because I really want to just upgrade and update some things, and I could update this bag if I want to. But one thing I do know, I did Google and I looked online, and this bag is still highly sought after. People are still looking for this bag, so I figured let me attempt, because it's still an attempt until I sell it. I'm going to attempt to sell it. I have a specific price that I'm going to sell it for, and I'm going to accept a best offer if that is not popular. If the bag doesn't sell for what I want, there is a minimum that I'm willing to accept for it. But like I said, this is probably one of my favorite bags. It's genuine red leather, and it's a large tote bag, and it honestly, it's just been a good bag to me. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite bags. And then the fact that it's red, whenever you need red, that pop of color, with even stuff like what I have on today, just you want to pop some color in, this has always been a perfect bag. And like I said, look at the bottom of it, just really good. Look at it. It just doesn't even look used. It shows no signs of wear and tear, except for, like I said, at the bottom, with the feet. And when I say like really very minimum, look at this. Okay, let's see in camera. See that? You can't even see it. Like, that's what I mean by wear and tear. See that corner? That's it. And that's really nothing. You can't even see it. But, when you're selling things, you still just try to let people know any type of imperfection. At least I do, because I'm a perfectionist. That's probably why it looks so good. So I'm going to attempt to go ahead and cut a piece of it and see what happens. I'm going to do it underneath the handle just to see what happens. And like I said, it'll be discounted for that. And if I keep it, then it still will be fine, because I will just, okay. So I've cut, and I don't, oh my gosh, if they're individual, I'm going to just have a fit. Okay, so it looks like when it's cut, I don't know. I don't think it, okay, there it is, just like what I thought. Okay, see, my idea was to take this bag. I didn't know how it would affect the, string, but take this bag and take the string, the braided tweed out. Take it all the way out, and hopefully it doesn't do anything to the bag itself. Okay, so just like I thought, it's one long braid, and it's intertwined or interwoven into the sewn. Like, it's just really like, it goes in through the bag. And it has imperfections on some areas, but if you look at it as one long strip, it doesn't appear to have many. So again, I'm just taking the braid out. I was going to take it to the, what is it, the alteration shop. And see, it's just like this, and you just take it out, and it goes all the way around. See, you just take it out, and I'm sure it's simple for someone who is skilled in things like this. It's not, I'm sure it's not a big job. Now, it will be tedious, but I don't think it's just like something for a professional. I don't think it's something that they can't do. So, but like I said, without it, it still looks good. I mean, just if you just had the dots, and I don't need any reason to keep it, because I'm trying to, like I said, get rid of things. Just, I don't have, but yeah, so I'm just going to take it out like this. Take it out. And I'm going to show you what my plan is to do. And this is if I choose to sell it. And as I stated, if I do go through with the selling of it, I'm definitely going to it'll be discounted for this. But it still won't be much, because the bag itself, it does, even without it, it looks fantastic. Like, it's great. You don't really even need this. And for the braid to not be attractive anymore, with leather still wears and tears. And different leather strengths will show. But, yeah, so this here, take this out. And I'm going to, this is all over my clothes here. Okay, and I just vacuumed yesterday. I told y'all I got a little OCD in certain areas. We're just going see, like, really, I'm just gonna, I still think the alteration shop, I'm gonna take it to them. I'm just gonna let them know what it is. You know, this is what it was. And if they can do it, you know, if they can preserve it to keep it in its original state, then fine, I'll do it. But the fact that it really doesn't even need this, I mean, it just, like I said, it makes it extra fancy, and I do love fancy. So I like that, but to say that it just needs it, no, it don't need it at all. Because this is beautiful, just the way it is. Yeah. So but yeah, an alteration shop. I mean, they could fix this and do this for me. But if I didn't want to, you know, I could use anything. Like I could get some, I don't know, you know, some other kind of material, like just a leather lining, and just do it. But yeah, yeah. Like I say, you really don't even need this, and you know, by it being tweeted, see, this was the part of the bag that would show wear and tear, I would say. Yeah, but it's one of my favorite bags, and 17 minutes, and I just, you know, I really don't want to sell it, and but you know, as I told my husband, like, and honestly, another reason why I really am still probably on the fence about it is because a lot of the handbags today, in my opinion, um, they are more about the brand than necessarily, I would say, the quality of some of them compared to the old ones. Because this bag and the other bag that I have, like, the quality is so great. And then a lot of the bags that have come after them, like, some of them are just, like, they're not really even that cute to me. Like, I like things, I said this before, I'm a person that, I really do, I like things that are fashionable. And so, yes, I do like brands that are popular and things like that. I notice them just like everybody else. You know, if it's a popular brand, it'll get attention. But at the same time, I'm a person who feels that I like. I like quality, but I like beauty. So I want something that give me a quality bag that's beautiful. I don't just want to, oh, well, it's this such and such a bag. And, okay, but it don't have no fashion design that's just like, oh, wow, you know, like a wow factor. Like, wow, that's just a beautiful bag. And that's how I kind of felt like about the older bags that I had, um, with a lot of the brand names. And as I stated before, you know, even though I hate to even call out names. Like, I don't really be liking to do that. on video and stuff, I don't really like to call out the brands because I don't really be wanting to be all into that necessarily, not for my videos. But I like that I still like, I like it to be cute. I like it to be fashionable. So when I look at jewelry and different things like that, I'm not just one who's just going to say, oh, well, it's this popular brand, but it's not really cute. And no, I don't care. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on something that I don't think is cute just because, oh, it's a popular trendy bag. I don't care about stuff like that. Not me. Like, I mean, it has to be popular and cute to me. Like, because it's still money. And I don't just, I'm wearing my stuff. So I want something nice. And right here is where I think I'm running into a problem. Getting through here. This one. Oh, or maybe not. But yeah, I want cute over popular. Like I just do. Cute over popular. Um, this one here, so that right there might be difficult to come out. But okay, let me try over here then. Go back over here and see. Okay, so yeah, so maybe it's two. I don't know, but like I said, me personally, if I kept it, I don't need the tweeted braid. It's cute with it, but I can take it out and just have take it to the thing and just have them do something fancy. Because they still make clothes and stuff. Like, can you do a fancy braid? It could be a fabric. I don't care. But I prefer to have leather. Yeah. Just like this. Stuff is all over. That's what made me say forget even putting it back in there. But yeah, I'm just taking the tweed out, that's all. You know, just undoing it. And I'm not, I paid enough for the bag, so I don't want to pay to have this done. I mean, you know, not no whole lot of money, because I don't really need it like that. And since I'm the only one having the bag, you know, I'm the only one who needs to be impressed right now. And if I sell it, then whoever gets it next, they can do what they want with it. But you do know, yeah, I sold my car. I still don't have a car. I've seen some possible candidates, but you know, like I said, this time I think because my sons are out of the house and they're taking care of themselves now, they can, you know, take care of themselves. I just don't feel like I'm in a hurry to do anything. I'm young. I'm not necessarily retired, but I feel as being an empty nester, so much pressure, release. I don't feel a lot of strain to do things. Like now, I feel like I can just actually take my time and do what I want. And then when it comes to a car, I'm not in a hurry. Like, I'm not really in a hurry because, you know, it's different. Before I had to take my kids to school, they were little. You know, when they were younger, I felt like I had more urgent needs, even for myself, than I do now. Like, now that they're gone, I don't really need to do a lot of stuff. Like, not like hurry. It's, oh, you know, it's such a big deal. I have to have this done right away. Like, I don't feel like that. I can take my time, like my husband said, and I think I'm just going to take my time. As I stated, you know, clear these rooms that my children are no longer in, and just take my time and look for a car, take my time and sell these things that I had, you know, get rid of things that I just don't need and make more space in the house. So, yeah, that's what I'm really just thinking about. Just being relaxed and not feeling so much strain and pressure because I don't have any little children anymore who are, okay, so, yeah, so this is what it looks like. This. And it's just a long, skinny leather braid. And it is just, that's the dust bag that was, yeah, just braided on through. Oh, this mess here. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. And taken out, as I stated, the bag is still absolutely beautiful. So it doesn't necessarily need that for me. Okay, so here it is without it. See, I've taken it out. Look at that. It's nothing but just a clean leather. I mean, you don't even need it. So I might not do nothing with that braid. Just I went all around town. I was thinking about just getting it done. And, just thinking about getting it done. I mean, maybe just for fun. I might do something with it, but yeah, like I said, really, I don't really need not really. I mean, like I said, the bag has just done wonderful for me. I don't have any complaints. It definitely lasted forever, and yeah, so this is it. And then here's the braid. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I have a few ideas. I can have it the leather dyed, have this braid dyed over, and then put in here. But it doesn't really even have to have that. Not really, it doesn't even have to have it. But that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to record that so I could see what it looked like without it. And see, it looks so much better than it did when it had it in there. Because now it just looks like a, perfectly red bag. Might not even get rid of it. Always trying to find a reason to keep something. Well, not with OCD, I don't. But I mean things that stuff like high quality things that I have. No, I ain't trying to get rid of. Like my handbags, I'll throw a handbag away in a minute. But this one, like I said, this bag is 20 years old, and it has really just done me well. I mean, it's a good bag. But anyway, I just wanted to capture that on film. And I did, so that's it.